And we are live. Welcome, everyone. It is Wednesday. Actually, I have to look at my pill pack to see what day of the week it is. It is Wednesday, March 4th. Let's see.
Hi everyone, Harry here. Lo and behold, there are at least 47,635 Epstein files that haven't been released, or maybe the figure, as Ro Khanna says, is 2.5 million. We have this latest admission because the Wall Street Journal did an independent investigation and comparing different references to what's in the files. It's pretty difficult, laborious, one foot in front of the other work. They found some 40,000. And now the Justice Department comes up with this very precise figure, 47,635. And they were, now DOJ comes out with a statement that they were offline for further review and should be ready for reproduction. So that suggests they had them and yanked them by the end of the week. Let's just start here. The definite kind of posture of the Department of Justice and Todd Blanche as of the Friday docu-dump of 3 million or so files was, we're all done here, we've complied, see you later, nothing more to show, bye-bye, and we are the most transparent Department of Justice.
I do like how they say that.
And
It's like they're always saying, we're the most transparent. They're like the least
3
transparent.
million up to 6 million files, and every time somebody scratches the surface, they find things that have not been released. The big point about these newest revelations is they include at least three documents of FBI 302s. Remember what those are? That's just the sort of memorialization by an FBI agent of an interview with someone. In this case, it was someone who'd been claiming that Donald Trump sexually abused her. And these interviews were happening in 2019 when he was president. Okay, I want to say that as terrible as the victims have been treated here, and as pretty much they've been kicked to the curb by the Department of Justice, when you do have this sort of cache of thousands and thousands of allegations, it is common that many of them don't pan out. This victim, we're told, was determined not to be qualified for compensation from a fund that was set up from Epstein. So we don't want to do the j'accuse right away, except j'accuse the Justice Department.
I've never heard of that before. Have you guys ever heard of that? What's he calling? It's like he said, j'accuse? Yeah, I've never heard of that.
From Epstein. So we don't want to do the j'accuse right away, except j'accuse the...
Yeah, I've never heard of that phrase. In all my time between being born from 1963 to 1977, I've never heard that phrase before.
Justice Department, what the heck? Why, after remember the bidding here, Donald Trump tries everything to keep these files from coming out and puts pressure on all his supposed allies and is furious at those that depart from the party line as he sees it. But then the dominoes all roll. We have an essentially unanimous, one quixotic vote no in the whole of Congress, and he's forced to pass it. But they obviously before were very anxious about having this stuff come out. Then the day everything is due, they produce about.
Can you guys
100
hear
pages that
the audio in the background?
The whole,
Or is it
Epstein
coming
files
in
are about Bill
blank?
Clinton, and then they fumfer around for a month or two.
I saw this.
And then
I don't know. It's probably not interesting to people that come on this, but they've just been, and it's probably accurate because they actually give like 47,635 more files have been hidden.
Finally, in sort of classic defense bar fashion, they just give this huge
Let me try to
dump
bump
of
up the
3 million
volume.
or so documents and Todd Bland suggests we are all done here. But now continually it's come
Turn
up that
on.
they have in fact other things.
I'm
that
using-
they withdrew all.
So I'm using Prism. So like I don't know if the audio is coming in loud. I do have that turned up. It sounds normal on my end, but like who knows? Let's see. Mic. Yeah, the mic is set to the right one. Lock volume, rename, vertical layout, properties, advanced auto properties. Oh, maybe I could bump up the audio. Let's see. Hey, Zabai. Let's pump up the volume. Let's pump it up like 3 decibels. Okay, we'll give that a try. So we'll see if that works.
All kinds of things that they published that they shouldn't have. They said we've been working night and day with everyone else, and yet all these complete blunders of victims who with identifying information, pictures of victims, revelations of potential cooperators, people who said, we'll give information, which is really the last thing the DOJ that puts people in danger. And there are only a small number of reasons that the department has under the law to not release. It's a special law, so grand jury stuff, it doesn't matter. We have the Epstein Transparency Act, so they cannot release duplicates. They cannot.
Okay, I think the moral of the story is there is another 47,000 documents that mysteriously disappeared, but now have been found. Wow, how about that? For the most transparent government ever. Let's see what this is. Oh. This would be like a nice thing to watch on a big screen TV. That I haven't given the Prism a go in a while. I did it in Thailand a few times, especially when I was like at bars and stuff. It's hard to talk because it's so loud at bars. Oh, now the music's coming in. I don't need it that loud, so I'm turning it down. But this would be like a nice calming thing to watch. I wonder if this is being broadcast in. I hope this is being broadcast in 720. If it's only 480, this will probably suck. I'd probably have to try to figure out a way to get the thing up to 720. Like there isn't a huge amount of difference between 720 and 720 and 1080, but what is it? 4 something. 4 something is just bad. Let's see if I can make the screen bigger. Oh, I can. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it looks like a hammerhead. Reminds me of the movie Finding Nemo. I never knew my father. So what other things can I do with this? As I'm playing with Prism right now. The window capture thing looks good. I hope it's coming in 720. There's different limitations. So there's a limitation of the actual hardware itself, like the video camera, the capture device that you're using. That is a 1080 for me. But I think there might be limitations on either Prism itself or YouTube, how it comes across. Scene 1. There's a lot of chat going on right now in the chats. Not this YouTube chat thing. Something else. Window capture properties coming from Firefox. Capture method automatic. Window match priority says match title, otherwise find window of same type. Okay. Man, that sounds like complicated stuff. There's things here that I just have no idea what it means. Like force SDR, whatever SDR is. I'm afraid to click it because the audio, like the video is working fine. It's much more robust than StreamYard's is. StreamYard's you kind of like there's predefined layouts that you could have, which is, and you see it like I could place like all the people. I could place all the people from like top to bottom, and just have like I could share something that kind of looks like this. It's kind of predefined of how it's laid out. This one actually lets you set like the exact pixels. And underwater, that's a dangerous place to be. Like, you're probably hunted by something. Unless you're at the top of the food chain. Like, what would be at the top of the food chain? Maybe the orcas or whales, like the blue whales, the real big ones. You're getting hunted by something. And I feel bad for there's a few like mammals that they live in the water, but they have to actually come to the surface to breathe. What a cruel trick God played on them. Oh yeah, we're gonna make you a seaborne creature, but you know what? You have to go to the surface to breathe. That's as bad as like creating humans on the on the land and saying you have to go to the water to breathe. Well, I guess we could solve that with tanks on our head. So what else could I play with here on Prism? The one nice thing about Prism is there is no, you don't have to worry about the number of hours. They're kind enough to allow the basic version for free. I do like that. Oh, no. What does this say? Oh, 30 frames per second. 1280 by 720. And it's using 1.6% CPU. Yeah, it's not bad. The GPU usage, though, is averaging around 15%. It is transmitting 2,600 kilobytes per second. I wouldn't know what that means. I could kind of tell you if it's in 720 or 1080. But I don't know what 2,500 kilobits per second means. It does say 30 frames per second. So yeah, like if it's something's 30 frames per second, you can see it pretty well. I think our eyes kind of capture things right around 30 frames per second. And I'm wondering if there is a green screen. If there is a green screen, that would be nice. Maybe that's part of the paid package. Settings. Let's see. My account. Mic is the USB. Yeah. Video output scaled resolution 1280 by 720. Yeah, I don't know. Direct 3D version 11. Okay. This is beyond what I would know. But yeah, I know Truth Warrior is going live in a bit, so I'm not gonna overlap her. I was just thinking of coming on for like an hour or two. So that's working. I still haven't seen anything with the green screen. I'll look it up while I'm doing this. Prism. Can I use a green screen with Prism? Oh, it says yes. How to use a green screen with Prism. The physical green screen. Set up your physical green screen. Add your camera source in Prism. Apply chroma key filter to remove the background. Okay. So how do we do that? Video capture device. Chroma key. Wow, there's so many options here. Is it under filters? Let's see where. I don't see the option for that. Audio, video filters. Is it like this? Oh, chroma key. There it is. Chroma key. I don't think that's what I wanted. So it certainly did take out the green, but then the problem is there's no virtual in the background. So let me get rid of this. Remove. There's a lot of features. Like it's literally 10 times more complicated than StreamYard's. Maybe even 50 times more complicated. So it says I could do something called a virtual background. Use the virtual background feature to automatically detect you and remove the background using AI, allowing you to add custom images or videos. So I could do something called a virtual background. Okay, virtual background. Let's see where that is. Huh. There's so many complicated things here. I just don't know. Sometimes when they add so many things you could do, it just makes the whole thing complicated. I don't see it here in this option, but there's so many menu options. Hey, Zai, I just got your message. You played a chess tournament, so you played 10 plus 5? Oh, how'd it go? So 10 minutes, 10 base minutes plus 5 seconds per move? I'm guessing, did you play it like online, or did you actually go to a physical tournament? That wouldn't have been a question 20 years ago. I would have known the answer 20 years ago, but I don't know the answer now. So yeah, 10-minute base. So it's like a rapid kind of time control. 10 minutes plus 5 seconds per move. Oh, so you actually you physically went to the tournament. That's cool. Yeah, I do like overboard tournaments. Was it Is it considered touch move? Sometimes like the fast time controls, it's not always touch move. It's like touch clock. Oh yeah, if you're playing two FIDE masters, yeah, you and me, we would both go down. Not so much in a blaze of glory, as Bon Jovi would say. Yeah, of course. But the fact that you played, so I will say this: the fact that you played two FIDE masters means obviously one of them was not in the first round, so you must have been doing pretty good. Yeah, you could have gotten paired with a FM in the first round, but the fact you got paired with another FM somewhere later in the tournament, that totally means that your tournament was going very well. Okay, so obviously the two games against the FMs were losses, which means of the remaining 7 rounds, right? You went like 5 of like 4, 3, 5, and like 4.5 and 4.5 and 2.5. Yeah, that's kind of how I pictured it would go. Like, that was a strong, yeah, and I think you'd be rated around 1800, which is that's very high for people that don't know. 1800 is no slouch in 1800s. I think I kind of remember, just based on the way that you've done like puzzles and tactics, that you'd be right around like 18 maybe even 1900. So my guess is you're probably initial pairings. You're probably around the halfway mark, but above, like stronger than the average. So you probably got paired down the first round, and then got paired up the second, got paired down the third round, and then got paired up the fourth round. You're probably right around the midpoint. Oh yeah, 1880. Okay, no, that's a very good rating. Yeah, that's kind of like, it's very close to where I am too. I think I'm a little bit for rapid. I think I'm a little bit over 1900, and for classical I'm a little under 1900. Yeah, 1800 is very good. Yeah, the fact that yeah, I've seen this many times in tournaments I went to, like, if you got paired against two FMs and it was in rounds 2 and 4, yeah, you're right above the halfway point. So you got paired way down your first round, and then you got paired way up the second, and then way down the third, and then way up the fourth. Yeah. And the first FM you played was probably higher rated than the second FM you played. Yeah, I've done my fair share of Swiss tournaments over the years. Yeah, I do miss playing. I haven't gone to tournaments like physical tournaments in a while. Wait, there's only... Oh, okay. Yeah, those are your results, yeah. Yeah, you actually did. You did very well. I mean, that one loss was not so good. But how many people were? Hold on. You got pure way down. Let me. There must have been like 20 people. How many people were in this? Oh wow. There was. Oh, it was like 100 people. Oh, you even had a. You had a GM and an IM in there too. Oh, okay. I could see why you weren't like too thrilled with the results. Yeah, that one loss in round 6 that probably hurt a bit. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this website before. I actually use this website to track. Certainly, when I'm looking at the Olympiad results, this is a great website for the chess results for. I guess it's FIDE matches. One, two, three, four. Yeah, four and a half. Yeah, 50-50. Okay. Oh, you got in the same color bishop ending. Yeah, sometimes those same color bishop endings. Like I could almost guarantee if it was opposite color bishop, that would have been you'd been able to draw that. Yeah, the same color bishop endings could be tricky. Depends, like it totally depends on the position of the kings. Uh-oh, did I lose the bye too? There's only one person watching. Are you on the line chat? Zabai? I forget if you're on the line chat because there might be stuff, interesting stuff coming out soon. Ah, okay. Yeah, I came on. Yeah, you're on the line chat. Okay. Yeah, I was asked not to talk about certain things until things get more vetted. But how did it feel like to go? I guess you don't play in these tournaments very often, like physical tournaments. How did it go? Like, how did it feel to go there and actually play against people? I did get a chance to play against someone from Belgium. He was real strong. When I was in Thailand, I played against someone from Belgium. He was very strong. He beat me pretty easily. No, I shouldn't say easily. But yeah, he beat me. He had You know what? Since I went to Thailand, I haven't played any chess or done any tactics at all. I'm kind of missing it now. Yeah, me too. I remember I was right around 27 when I played my last over the board tournament. Yeah, I was right around 27. I think I had just graduated from college not too long. Maybe I was 25. Yeah, it was right around when I was graduating college. Like 25 to 27. And I remember the tournament because I actually beat my first master. He was right around. He was a low FIDE master, like maybe 2220, something like that. And then like I just never really played much after that. Like I'll do online stuff, but I think that was the last tournament, physical tournament, or the next to last that I was at. Then like life took over. You know, it's like, you get married, you have kids, and good luck doing anything. Good luck getting free time after that. No, like it's not like I do it all the time. In fact, it was the first time I beat a FIDE master. But I think he just blundered somewhere along the road. Yeah. I actually beat I was in high school when I beat my first expert. I must have been in 10th grade because I had a friend who was at the same tournament, and so when I went into 11th, he would be a grade ahead of me, and he had moved to Texas. So I must have done it in 10th grade. Yeah, I actually beat a decent expert. I think I followed it up with a loss to a 1800 after that. No, I think yeah, I'm not that. No, I think we're about the same strength. Yeah, if I was playing now, I would have no chance. I haven't played in a long time. But I do know how good 1800s are. And 1800s are very, very good. Like at 1800, if you just take any random person in the world, an 1800 could beat 99.99% of people. 99.99. So maybe you'd lose to 1 in 100,000, 10,000. Maybe like 1 in 10,000 people would beat you. But yeah, 1800s are very strong. Yeah, I think it's even higher than 99%. Yeah, how would you prepare more? So, how would you prepare more? Like, you could prepare. You probably could prepare something like opening traps. But like then again, usually like masters and experts are not gonna fall into opening traps. Like you can easily get 16, 17, 1800s to fall into opening traps. Getting experts and masters to fall into opening traps would be hard, but that would be the quickest way to try to get like an advantage and a win. You do like the just prepare something to get a quick piece or force an exchange, like force a rook for bishop exchange. But it's good. I'm glad you're playing. It's good that you have time to play. I probably have time to play too, but I'm just I don't know why. I don't know what's stopping me because I really do enjoy playing. There is a book. If you're lacking endgame skills, the most widely regarded book is I have it here. Let me see. Let's see if I can get it. Where is that book? Huh. I do not see the book here. I'm not sure where I put it. It's like it's called Dvorsky, like Dvorsky's Endgame Manual. Yeah, that's it. Dvorsky's Endgame Manual. It's regarded as one of the best books, but to be honest with you, I bought it and I started reading it. I was kind of disappointed in the clarity of the book. Like, I think for what I read so far, they could have gone. They could have done a lot of visual examples, because they could have shown you a position and say, you get to this position, and it's a win, and then build on that. So they show you like a picture, and your goal in the other picture is to get to that position for a win. It was not as clear and concise as I was hoping, but I'm still on chapter 1, so I don't know. Maybe it gets better, but I did find it a little bit difficult to follow. I don't think it was originally written in English. It was obviously it's translated in English, but originally I don't think it was written in English. I did find it. Where did I find it? I found it for like $8 or something. And based on the reputation it has of being the best endgame book out there, it's like I don't know if you've ever played golf, but if you ever played golf, all the golfers will tell you that the number one thing to improve your golf score is the end game, just the simple putting. If you miss a putt from 2-3 meters away, that's like missing 100 yards on the drive. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that before. The Katzenmüller's Practical Chess Endings. But yeah, like being able to play endgames well is huge. Because as your rating goes up, usually the difference between going in endgame is like that pawn or two. And the difference in the pawn or two is definitely much easier to play if you know what you're doing. Yeah, so I would say if you had to focus on two things, maybe just opening traps to fool those 16, 17, 1800 players, and the end games is huge. But the end games take a while to learn. There's so many intricate things about the end games. Like whether a pawn is on a B, like you have two pawns, one is on B and one is on F, could have a totally different outcome than one is on B, one is on G. Yeah, I could just sit here and talk chess all day. Did you catch any of the time? I don't remember. I don't remember exactly, but you remember any of the time I was in Thailand this past month? It was a great vacation. Oh yeah. Yeah, pawn end games are not easy. You know what I always do? I always have to physically go in my head. I'm like, okay, I move here, I move my pawn here, he moves there. I move here, he moves here, and I have to physically like calculate this. It's hard to do fast. And I just like try to move the thing in my mind. Like I go here, he goes here. I go here, he goes here. I go here, he goes here. Yeah, it was a good time, and I got back kind of just in time. I know the whole Qatar airport is shut down right now, and I just came back. Well, they shut it down 3 days ago, and I came back 2 weeks. I think I came back on the what was it, the 7th, the 16th. I think I left the 16th. So yeah, like a couple weeks. I got lucky by a couple weeks. Otherwise, I could be stranded there right now. Well, if I was stranded in Thailand, you're right. That would be one place I would want to be stranded. And I don't know what the exceptions are because you know how they have this non visa. They have a non visa entry, but you have to leave. Currently, it's like 60 days. I wonder what they would do, like if you just can't leave because your flight, the airport where you're flying to, is just shut down. Like, I wonder if they have exceptions for that, or if they actually make you get another flight somewhere else. I don't know the answer to that. Yeah, I did have, um, I did in Qatar. I did have travel insurance in case I had got like stuck. I would get reimbursed for that. I should probably bring up what's happening today in the U.S. Let's see the U.S. chess tournament. I know that. Oh, here it is, the American Cup. Am I gonna get blocked? I don't know. Let's let's find out. I don't think I'll get a strike for it, but maybe I.
They didn't bother with the subtle nuances of modern chess.
What we got here? We got Sam Sevian against Lanier
Players have
Dominguez.
more deep
Why is he calling his last name Perez? I thought it was.
that the players
I thought it was. I thought his last name was Dominguez.
for
Huh,
white,
that's weird.
and therefore they start exploring other avenues. Knight c3 again, very special.
But bishop g6 is a very natural move here as well. So they're following at the moment. They're following
At least the Ayatollah's gone. Yeah, I think from the people I've heard
one of those lines.
talk about it, I think there has been a successor named. I think it's one of his sons that's been named.
The element of
And
surprise will mean something, and that's what could also be done.
this son is not a compassionate person.
If you check his black too, he's barely spent any time.
So he might actually be worse than the old Ayatollah Khomeini.
The line is pristine and not into any trouble.
I just had to, Maurice, back to you.
If I may jump in, I just want to say, sometimes it's not.
There we go. That's Maurice.
being
Maurice Ashley.
surprised, it's about the potential surprise, right? Like you're sitting there going, okay, I know this line is supposed to be okay. Why is he going down this route? Let me just check everything, because I know what I want to do, but he should know too that this line is fairly nondescript, defined. So this is, I think, the only thing as a professional you'd be concerned about, because this is not a main line. This is not like, the cat's meow.
So
everybody's
what
trying to
else
get
can
out,
I
now
do?
there's wild options.
Trying to get a green
This is
screen
a
up.
lot of pieces being traded off. You
Hmm.
usually see
Let's
this going
see.
down into a bishop of opposite color position really quickly. And so Levon is just making sure there's just no craziness for him to worry about. He's gonna keep playing solid moves.
It's got to be under
Rook A to D.
window
Simple and straightforward.
video capture
I think
device.
It's a very good point, Maurice.
It's got to be under that.
Thinking, I wonder, does one to make a draw, or does he have some novelty on move 25?
Exactly. How deep is the turn ratio?
Transform
I
blending.
wanted to go back to the game of Tatev and Anna Sargsyan for just a moment.
Let's see what
because
we-
that soft
This
move.
development?
Yeah.
Let's see what this
soft
does.
Move D2
Yeah, that's what I thought I was gonna
on
do.
Move 2 by white.
Rotate.
Thinking to myself,
Uh-oh.
like,
Where's my
did
rotate?
Tatev managed to outbox
There we go.
her opponent?
I'm back.
And you know the crazy part? The answer is yes.
Yes.
Advanced.
Seriously, it's really remarkable.
Yeah, I just don't
What happened? After
see.
D2, D3, bishop c5, very, very natural move developing. Knight f3, d7, d6, and Anna gets to pat herself on the back and say, ha ha ha, I'm much more clever than you are. I've developed my
Hmm.
bishop outside of my pawn structure.
Yeah,
And
I don't see
bishop
it.
on f1, how she's feeling, and Tatev said that's fine. Knight c3, and by the way, because you put your bishop out on c5 early, I'm going to try to hunt it down and win the two bishop. I see you. No, you're not. I'm not going to take the two bishops. Well, okay, then let's trade and do me a solid favor. Double up my pawns, and then I will get the half-open f-file. No, no, no. We're going to trade. We're going to trade on my terms, says Anna. Go ahead and capture, and I will capture with the knight. And this is the current position. And I'm thinking to myself,
What else we got here? We got the live feed from Soy Cow. Oh yeah, I think I was talking with Mok yesterday about some girl that was hanging out here. Yeah, scooters, they're all over the place. This is a pretty busy intersection. What is it? What time is it there? It's not. It's 4 a.m. there. You can see like all the people still there. This is 4 a.m. You see the one way. It doesn't matter that it says one way here. Traffic just comes in and out as they like. All right. I I think I'm gonna go head off and prepare for the night. But I wanted to test. I wanted to come on and test Prism again. I haven't done it in a while, and there's still the green screen issue. If I fix the green screen issue, I think it would work pretty well. I just don't like that actual green sheet behind me. But thank you, Zabai Zabai. Thank you for coming on and posting. And I will talk to everyone soon. Yeah, I got the green screen behind me. All right. See you later. See you later, everyone. See you later, Zabai Zabai.